I was born in Kolečava Hor, Czechoslovakia, 1926. We lived in a nice home, like they call it here, a log cabin with land. We had land.
You had mostly Jewish friends, or you had non-Jewish friends too?
Oh, we was mixed, you know. We Jewish friends and not Jewish friends. We were going to school. And it was happy and nice, you know, till they started to talk about the Germans, what the Germans doing with the Jews. It was a sudden change. Then they heard that the Germans coming after the Jews. They all turned against the Jews. Even the French, sure.
Your little children who were your friends.
They started to take us to the ghettos, and they start to give us yellow stars, Jewish stars on the sleeves. Without a Jewish star, we couldn't go nowhere.
Was that
the ghetto was in Hust.
How were you taken there?
By trucks.
And how far was that to get to that ghetto?
Well, it probably about 4 or 5 hours.
Standing up in the back of that truck. What was a day like in the ghetto? How did you spend a day?
In misery. They started to be very ugly. It was Germans in there supervising SS, Jews with beards. They started to pull at them. The girls, they used to tear off the earrings with the ears, you know. That kind of stuff they did.
When it came time to go to Auschwitz, did you have any warning?
No, they just took us to the railroad station. They just told us whoever has rings or gold or things like that, to throw it on the floor. When they took us, we went to the barracks, so they took us apart, the young people on one side, the older people they let down on the other side, and they took them to the gas chambers. And we thought we going too, but they gave us dresses, those striped, like I told you, jail dresses, those striped ones.
When you got to Auschwitz, were you separated from your mother right then?
Yeah.
So your mother and your father were taken one way?
Yeah.
And that's the last you saw them?
Yeah. Outside the barracks you couldn't get out because it was electric wires. It was barbed wires. We had a little bed, it's about this big, so at night we slept 6 girls over there, sandwiched in, and nothing, no pillow, just board. They give you a little piece of bread for a week. We stayed in Auschwitz about 6-7 months. And from Auschwitz, whoever wanted to volunteer to work. So me and my sister volunteered to work. So we have a better chance to live. After Auschwitz, they took us to Danzig. We were working in an airport. We were working with cement and men's work, you know, physical. And we were digging bunkers for the soldiers. They give you so many yards that you have to finish in a day. I buried 40 people. Myself,
is that right?
Me and my sister, we volunteered to bury them. We went in some kind of wooden area and we dig a big grave, 40 girls. So, and we even put them in there. You couldn't even shed a tear. I cannot even explain. That was very bitter, very bitter. Young kids, you know, to see and to kill. We had to go out 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was a square of the 800 people to count every morning. So I saw a potato on the floor, and I picked it up, and that was it. They took me in the front of the 800 people, and put a chair in the middle, and you know, they smacked me 25 times.
Where on your body? On your face?
Most of it on the head. In Danzig, we were about close to a year.
And then one day they said, get ready, we're going?
Yeah, because either the American or the Russian were coming.
They were coming closer.
They marched us, and a lot of kids got weak, and they shoot them all around. When we were walking from Danzig to Stutthof, to Gutenhaven, it was, of course, with soldiers guarded, and we were sleeping in a small town, and there we were in hay stacks, sleeping, me and my sister. We got behind. Everybody was going, and we with nobody there. So we were scared to stay there. Somebody will come and kill us. And so I told my sister, let's go and catch up with them, because we're going to get killed anyhow. So let's see what it is. So we came there where we caught up with him. And he says, that soldier, he says, you are so stupid. Why didn't you stay?
Wow.
In that haystacks where you was that night? See, they're supposed to take us on that on the ocean and dump us. We heard the grenades and bombs, and we see the soldiers running with their sables down. Instead to stay on duty, they were running in the woods. The soldiers were going, the Germans. It came all of a sudden to you that you're by yourself. No guards around you. We look in the front, and it's full Russian soldiers.
Oh, wow.
A lot of girls were sick, and we were scared that the town was infested with typhoid.
With the typhoid.
And I just told the girls, let's go, no matter where, let's go out of here.
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah. Home, I didn't want to go because it's nobody there. So, but our plans was we came to Czechoslovakia. I did not go home. I knew I had a very wealthy uncle here in Worcester, Ohio.
In Ohio?
Ohio, yeah. So we wrote a letter that we just came from the camps, and we don't have no homes where to go, and we would like to come out. We had a lot of mishpucha here. Here, Cleveland, we had a lot of mishpucha, very nice people. So they sent us papers.